Say my name.
My name.
Damn right. All right, so we just came from watching, what was it, El Camino?
Yes.
A Breaking Bad movie. As you can tell, I'm a huge Breaking Bad fan. I have my Heisenberg t-shirt, which you did not partake in my festivities of the of wearing the shirts. Well, I guess you don't have a shirt.
I don't.
I know. It's funny because I got this one in Puerto Rico. Whenever we went to,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
We got one. Didn't we get one in that candy store in New Mexico?
We had one at, no, we didn't get anything at the candy store.
No.
No, at the,
Except for the blue meth.
The blue meth, yeah.
Okay.
We got, which is rock candy. But anyway.
Yeah, we don't have meth.
Yeah. No math.
We are not junkies.
No. Anyway. What do you think of it?
I wish I would have seen the last episode, I think, just to rehash what happened. Because when was that last episode? How many years ago was it?
Good 5 years at least. Maybe a little bit longer,
yeah. Most of my, I don't remember much.
Well, you didn't remember Todd, you didn't remember.
So.
Well, let's recap what the movie is about.
I need to binge watch that whole series.
By the way, I mean, when this video comes out, I think that the movie's still going to be in the movie theater. We actually went to the movie theater to watch it. It is on Netflix right now, so you can just turn on Netflix and see it. It is beautifully photographed.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it looks really good. I mean, if you like Breaking Bad and you like the way that they shot things, you are definitely going to like the movie. I mean, it is well photographed. So basically, this is the story. The movie takes off the moment Jesse bursts out in El Camino when Walter White shut up the place with the Nazis and killed everybody there. You don't remember that? Really? Okay.
I think my memories have like a cap.
It has a cap, then what, you just leave the old memories?
Don't matter anymore.
Okay, so I'll explain to you what happened at the end of Breaking Bad.
Okay.
See, at the end of Breaking Bad, he goes into the Nazis. So the Nazis had Jesse. Yeah, there were skinheads.
Okay.
Didn't you see one of them had a swastika tattooed?
No.
Any rate. Yeah, in one of the scenes, the guy has a swastika tattoo.
I missed that.
Wow, yeah, definitely not observant. Anyway, Walter White, huh?
I'm observant.
Not that much.
I didn't see that part. But
Okay.
good.
So Walter White goes in. He had been in hiding. He comes back. He gets this military grade machine gun, puts it in the trunk of the car. He goes in to confront them. They bring out Jesse because Walter White tells them that Jesse's cooking for them, and they went into partners with them. Because Jesse was supposed to be turning on Walter White, and he didn't turn on him.
Yeah, I don't remember any of that.
He didn't turn on him because he went back to see if Walter White had poisoned the kid. And that's when he discovered that he did poison the kid. And that's when he turned on Walter White. Anyway. And then they ended up in the desert. And that's how Hank got killed.
Wow.
Because they tricked him to go into the desert.
Yeah, I really need to watch
that. Okay, you should watch that. Anyway. So he had come in and he had a remote control thing. And he shot up the whole place. It was like a whole, machine gun firing, yada, 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 and killed everybody. And Jesse left. He went running, he went in the car, and you saw him take off, and then the last shot is Walter White in the meth lab, and he falls down. That was the end of Breaking Bad. Now Camino takes over from that point forward, and Jesse is basically trying to get away and do what Walter White did and what Saul Goodman did, which is basically disappear. That's the whole story. That is the whole story. Couple of spoiler warnings. Walter White is officially dead. It is confirmed. He died. So there's no Walter White from that point forward. Which is interesting because when they did that, you kind of lost the thought that maybe Walter White was going to be in this movie. But he was in it. Towards the end, in a flashback scene, Walter White is in it. People that are dead, Mike is at the beginning talking to Jesse because they were very close before he got killed.
Why didn't they have Saul Goodman in a flashback scene? That would have been cool.
Why?
I like Saul.
Well, just because you have Saul doesn't mean it's going to make any sense in the story.
All right.
Well, Saul is hidden right now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's somewhere in, where's it, Nebraska, I think it is? He's a manager of a Cinnabon in Nebraska.
Or Kansas.
Is it Kansas or Nebraska? One of the flat plains. Any rate, you definitely have to be a Breaking Bad fan to like it, I think.
Yeah, I really need to totally binge watch that
You
show.
should definitely catch up a little bit.
I totally forgot everything about it.
Wow, and you still don't remember anything that I said, or is it still remembering a little bit?
Well, a little bit. I remember the actors. I recognize faces. That's about it.
Anyway, they go back and forth. A lot of
my
the
major
scenes.
complaint about that movie was them going back and forth in time.
Why?
Because they kept doing it without indicating they were doing it. So
I think that's what I like about it.
The only reason why you knew that they were in a different time was his haircut and the lack of scars.
And also the fact that some of the characters were alive.
Cool.
They were supposed to be dead. Like Todd. Todd had a big part in this movie.
Yeah.
Todd was probably the second most on the screen.
Yeah.
So that was, he was pretty good in his
She
role.
was that guy that was in that show. What's that other show on Netflix? Black Mirror? Remember that first episode of Black Mirror?
No.
Oh, well, anyway. That's where he's from.
Oh, Todd is? Well, I think he's from Breaking Bad. I think.
Wow.
Yeah. Black Mirror came after Breaking Bad.
Anyway.
If you're a fan of the show, of the series, which if you've never seen it, you should watch it. But if you're a fan of it, I don't think you'll be disappointed at the movie. It does tie up a lot of loose ends. It also opens up a new world for Jesse because, spoiler alert, Jesse does get away. He gets away with it. He
Gets a new identity.
He gets a new identity. He ends up in Alaska somewhere. And potentially with an extra, what is it, $250,000? Because he took it. No, that's an extra $250,000. Remember, he had the third from the other guy.
That's right.
So one of the scenes is really pivotal in there. That he goes into. You know what I also like about it is that a lot of the things you should have seen the warnings, but you don't see it. Like that scene in that apartment. We don't realize that they're not cops until afterwards, but you should have realized at the moment they had a key to get in.
Well, you just assume that because cops can get in with the key, they usually have a house key. They do.
All right. Anyway, there's a scene, Anyway, I mean, it's going to be definitely spoiler warnings. So, it was good. It was a little slow.
It was.
I wouldn't say it's a slow burn because I don't think there really wasn't anything explosive until the end. But it was very beautifully photographed. I think Gilliam is the one that directed it. He's the creator of it. He's brilliant when it comes to getting performances from people, and it was pretty good. So, what do you give it?
I'll give it 4 stars.
Really? I give it a solid 3.5. Yeah, I mean it was good. I mean, I think it could have been a little bit more action packed, a little bit more. there wasn't any
I still
tense
was
moment.
kind of confused as to where he had two people after him, the DEA and the drug people.
I don't think the drug people were after him.
Who were those people that were camped outside his parents' house?
Those were cops.
Were they all cops?
I believe so, yeah. They're undercover cops, and they figured that he was going to call them, and then,
Okay.
you know, I mean, so...
So he's just afraid of the DEA. Why wasn't he afraid of other people?
Because Walter White killed them all.
So who's Saul afraid of?
The DEA
Oh,
and the feds.
okay.
You should realize that this just came in the heels of the biggest
I
meth
was
operation of all
thinking
time.
that maybe there was some head drug person that...
No, because that Uncle Jack was the guy, he was the last.
Yeah, what happened to Uncle Jack?
He got killed.
Okay.
All of them died.
All
The
right.
whole gang
I
died.
gotta see that last episode then. All right.
Every one of them died. I guess you should have seen the video that I sent you this morning.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Watch Mojo had a great video, 10 things you should see before you see Breaking Bad. And I sent it to her to see so she can catch up and understand a little bit of it. Because I'm thinking you knew what was happening. I was wrong. Next time, watch
Still,
the video.
I gave it 4 stars.
I know you did. I know you would have given it 5 stars maybe if you would have seen the whole thing.
Maybe.
I don't know. Anyway, good movie. Yeah, thumbs up. Don't necessarily have to watch it in the movie theater if you don't want to. If you're a Breaking Bad fan, go watch it in the movie theater because it was very well photographed. Yeah. If not, just watch it on Netflix because it's available right now.
And we could probably go visit a few more places in New Mexico next time we get
Yeah. Yeah, what we did one time was last year in the summer, we came back from Colorado Springs to Vegas, where we live. And on the way back, we came through New Mexico. And we saw all of the Breaking Bad places. This is not where I bought this shirt, though, because I had this shirt before. But we bought a Pollos Hermanos sticker. And
But they didn't call it Pollos Hermanos.
no, that said Twisters. Wait a second. You're
Did they screw
right.
up? Did they screw up?
It didn't say Pollos Hermanos, did it?
No, it didn't.
Oh shit.
Huh. Maybe it changed to Twisters now?
Well,
After,
Gus
after
would have been
died?
Gus would have been dead for about 6 months at this point.
So maybe they changed it and that's the real name of it now?
Well, this is the real name of it.
It is the real name.
But you're right.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think we got into it.
Uh-oh.
Sorry. I lost my tripod. Anyway, yeah, so the Pollos Hermanos is actually a real Twister in New Mexico. And in one of the scenes it says Twister on it. It doesn't say Pollos Hermanos. So, I don't know if that was a goof. I'd like to know why they did that. That's a good question.
Huh.
If you know why they did that, put it in the comments. Because I'd like to know. Anyway. See you guys next time. Hi, Bob. Love you.